Let me ask you this. Would you do 50-50 with your next relationship?
I've never done that before.
Okay, what was it in your last relationship? Who was mainly the one paying for a lot of the stuff?
Him.
Oh, so you were stacking up while all that was going on, basically.
No one's. Why are you?
No, I'm saying that's what's happening, right? You're gonna let him pay all the bills, and I can just stack up and make all my money since I'm this boss bitch.
I mean, it wasn't necessarily stacking up because it was my business is only 2 years old, so it was a lot of putting into the business, coming up, putting in, coming out. So it's a lot of the growth stages. I'm very grateful for him because he did support me and like supported the hustle, supported the dream throughout this time. And I am where I am because of him. Like, thank you.
Oh, you're so nice. Give him his flowers.
Yeah, of course. He deserves them. He's a good guy. Good men deserve it.
What's his name so we can shout him out so he can find his next
he
girl?
would not like
I want him to
Yeah.
find his girl so he can be happy.
He would prefer for me to keep him private, and I respect his. I respect him. So
We should ask him if we want to keep him private.
he told me. I told him I was coming on here,
And he was like, "Nah, don't talk about
and he was like, "Don't talk about me." But I was like, "Don't worry, I'll say good things."
Did you send him the link?
No, actually, should I?
Yeah, you should send him the link.
You should.
Send him the
You
link
should.
right
He's
now.
gonna be like,
Send him the link right now so we can ask Greg these questions.
Greg, yeah, pivoting onto you, right?
Wait, hold on. Somebody asked a question.
Nah, dude.
What's the question, man?
Lauren is saying that somebody hurt me. Look, I've gone past
It
a lot of
seems
my
like
past
it a little
traumas.
bit.
No, the
I've
question-
gone past that. It's just
What
I
did
know
sh-
how y'all work. When you know how women work, it's a lot easier to see a lot of the red flags that y'all just give out.
Wait,
y'all
hold
just
on,
be
bro.
throwing
Hey,
red flags
David.
out.
Speaking. Hold on.
Wait, hold on,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Somebody asked me what I think about the podcast. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that I agree with, and a lot of things that I don't agree with.
Yeah, and
What
with
don't
and
you
that.
agree with? What
Hey,
don't
can
you
I
agree
be
with?
honest, y'all?
Well, I agree with yeah for the most part.
Can I be honest?
Go
I
ahead.
was bamboozled into this podcast.
You were not bamboozled. Hold on,
I
because
thought
you
I
knew
was-
exactly what. Look,
no,
women
no.
are great at
It did
finding
switch
things
up a
out.
little bit. It did
Women
switch
are
up.
great
I'm
at being.
busy.
Hold on. Women are great at doing their entire analysis on a man, right? Or even what their interests are, right? Here's my question: Why can't they find a good man?
It's a
Why
good
can't they find
question.
It's a
man?
damn good
That's a
question.
loaded good
Which
question.
pivots me on to Greg. Greg, my question to
That
you.
is a puzzling question because there's so many good men out there.
Right? Exactly. They just
Yeah,
get
but not
ignored by a
any
lot of
men,
y'all.
not any men that you want.
Exactly. Y'all just get y'all just ignore
Not
them.
necessarily, but I mean, I do think that some girly pops like purposely ignore the red flags that someone is showing them just because they like them, right? They like them so much that they're like, I'm willing to ignore this. And a lot of us don't like to admit that.
I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that. I'm not gonna-
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie.
Both
hold on.
men and women do that.
We're talking. Okay, so let's go on to that question. Greg, what are your red flags in a woman? one
He
good
said
one red
sassy.
flag. Just
the
name one.
On first date.
Don't
Well,
matter
no,
what
just
it
in
is.
general,
Just in
bro.
general.
Like you meet a girl, whether you're
Yeah.
wherever you're at, bro. You just meet a
Well-
girl. You just have a conversation.
I was in a 6-year relationship. I say like
Oh,
2-3 years ago. No, that was years ago. It's over.
Okay.
But anyways,
It's done.
anyways,
Yeah.
the red flags that this girl
Bet.
had was, I mean, I always provide. I was always be like, hey, I got it, whatever.
Yeah.
But but there's times where she'll be like, you're that guy. You're supposed to do this.
Oh
Like,
hell no! I hate when girls.
yeah,
are
like I be
that,
like,
bro.
nah, like what the fuck. Well,
So that's your red flag.
that's one red flag.
It's the
yeah.
nagging.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's not even that.
Yeah,
Oh,
is
you're
it?
supposed to do that. I hate when they say
Yeah.
it because
Oh, yeah.
now it's more like,
Yeah, it should
oh,
come from.
it's almost like you're forcing me to do
Yes.
something I don't want to do.
Exactly.
I
And it's like,
agree.
stop it, yo.
I agree.
Oh,
I
you're
feel
supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. I'm not gonna open the door for you every single time we get out the damn car. Okay, I understand I'm supposed to do that, but I'm not gonna do it every single time. Yo, calm it down a little bit. Every single time?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're crazy. Every
Maybe
single
I
time.
am.
Listen,
Not every
my
time.
It
dad
is what-
still does that for my mom,
Yeah.
but he don't do it every
Wait,
single
I have
time.
another red flag.
And I'm like, all right, that's cool.
Hold on, hold on.
Go ahead, Greg. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
That's what I've
Another thing,
experienced.
so
Every
I've
single
ex-
time is crazy.
Also,
I've
also,
experienced that, so it's kind of like the bar's pretty high. The men that I've dated have set the bar pretty high. That when a guy doesn't do something that I'm like, oh, I'm not used to this. I don't think I like that.
See, that's not good.
I know, but it's what I'm used to.
So it goes back to your past.
That I
'Cause it's
date
not
good
what you're
men.
used to.
Yeah, that I date good men. Thank you.
I'm not saying that, but all right. Well,
Wait,
keep
hold on.
going,
Hey,
keep going.
Go ahead, let's hear it.
damn, like, I made me forget, bro.
Go ahead. What's another big red flag? What's another big red flag?
Okay, so another thing is like whenever like they do something, you're like, why are you doing this? They're like, you're not gonna. They use the excuse, you're not gonna control me.
Oh yeah, just break up with her.
Yeah, stupid. I mean,
You're right though. Listen,
I
girls.
mean, you're referring referring to like relationships that you had when you were younger, you have to also like
still young.
internalize that.
No, I mean I'm talking to like girls that I talk to as well. You know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
not in a
Okay,
relationship.
I thought
and
you meant
stuff.
like when you were younger. I'm like, honestly, when we're all younger, we're all a little toxic. Let's be real.
Nah.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
experienced,
yeah.
No, look,
I've-
I experienced that to this day.
Yeah, I've been toxic in my past. Maybe sometimes we all have red flags. Sometimes,
Even girls that I've been with in the past, I'm not gonna say. I mean, but
You should. Well, don't say their name, but we'll talk
yeah.
about it.
I mean, I feel like we all have a little bit of a red flag here and there. Something will always
Everybody
trigger
has
us.
to have
yeah.
a red flag.
Something will trigger us. Something will make it come up. But at the end of the
Wait,
day,
do you think you have red flags now? Since I mean, you're a church girl and everything.
that has nothing to do with it. But I mean, sure, I do think I probably have a red flag. I mean, like you said, you don't like sassy people. I am very sassy.
I would just say, I don't know all the details. We're about to get into it. I would say your red flag is you're just a little too delusional.
And that's okay.
It is okay. You're just a little too delusional.
I love living in Delulu world.
That's not good.
That's
That's
not
not a
good.
good place to live in. The more realistic you are with yourself, the more realistic life will be with you.
I don't know. Life has been treating me pretty great lately.